Excuse you. Flashing a merch. Oh, there's another plane. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm here with a ton of friends today. Maybe we should introduce ourselves first. Dominik, do you want to go first?
Sure. My name is Dominik, also known as Meister Lehnsherr on Get Germanized on YouTube, and also I am the host of a new channel called Life the World, on which I travel around and give travel advice, well, and show my everyday life in vlogs.
Hi, I'm Hüly and I'm doing videos mainly in German, but I also have an English channel, and I'm doing videos about my own lifestyle, like veganism, minimalism, but also talking about deep thoughts or way of living, and also travel videos.
Hi, I'm Sandra. I mostly make travel vlogs, talk about different cultures, and also share my experience of being Slovenian or living in Slovenian in London.
Yeah, which actually brings us on to today's topic, which is vlogging in a different language. So we are all fairly international. I mean, we are German and you're Slovenian, but you vlog in English.
Yes.
And then all of us kind of talk in English as well. Hüly, you also make German videos?
Yes, I'm actually Turkish, but I grew up with Turkish and German, so German is also my mother tongue. My main channel is in German, and then I started an English channel as well after 3 years.
So all of us vlog in a different language, and today we kind of want to talk about why we do that and also some pros and cons. Also, sorry about the planes, there's a lot of planes. At the moment we're sitting in a park, so it's probably going to be noisy anyways, but
every single minute.
Forgive the jump cuts for the planes, is what I'm saying. Dominik, why do you make videos in English?
Well, I have told this story a million times, but you guys don't know it yet, so I'm gonna tell you. And back in the day when I was young, because I'm not that young anymore, you might not be able to see, but I wanted to improve my own English, and so I thought, well, let's make YouTube videos in English, because my teacher always said, like, the more you practice, the more you speak it, the better you will get. That made sense to me back then, and so I started it. And at some point I just thought, like, well, you have to tell people about something interesting, so I stopped talking about myself and stopped talking about myself in Germany. That's what I did, in English.
Yeah, but that's really good. So you get to explain to people in English the German culture and kind of educate them on that?
Yeah, and the thing that helped me the most probably was getting feedback in the comments on pronunciation and grammar and all that kind of stuff, because they were really helpful, some of them less nice than others, but I mean, in the end I got there, I got better because of it, and so I'm grateful for all those comments, negative or positive. So
yeah, they all have like shaped you to be the person that you are today.
Yeah.
What do you think about making videos in 2 different languages? Like,
why I decided it? Or...
Yeah.
Well, so I started a German channel because it was like there was no other option for me actually, because my English wasn't that good as well back then, like 3 years ago. And
we've all started out somewhere.
I mean, because I stopped talking English after school, so I don't know, without practice, like you said, it's really hard kinda, and then I did it like for 2.5 years, I think, just like my main channel in German, and I thought, I feel like in a bubble, you know? I knew that just Germany can understand me, and I kind of didn't like that fact. I always longed for speaking more English as well, and also with knowing you, like also knowing that practicing or like making videos in English could improve myself as well in English, and also like getting in touch with other English YouTubers from around the world. When you go travel, like when you meet people, they want to look at your videos, but you can't show them because it's in German and they don't understand you, or you can't make collabs with them, you know. And then I just started, and just to have it first, as I did it, like I was traveling and I did like 2 vlog in German and also in English. And then a few days later I started the first vlog I did. I started with the English one because I enjoyed it so much. And I actually didn't want to make a German channel anymore, and now I'm actually struggling, and I would actually love to just make an English one.
So like make a different channel?
No, like
for
my main
channel,
channel in German, making it to an
English
one.
So like kind of transition
switching.
that.
Yeah. Because I think in that way you can do it from German to English, because everybody actually should speak English, or should be able to speak or improve themselves by watching me maybe speaking English, I don't know. But if you would speak English and go back to German,
Yeah, that's
it's
kind of
really
hard. You're gonna
you
lose a
can't
lot
do
of
that. It's really
followers
rude,
and
yeah.
viewers, yeah. Actually, the international is why I make videos in English as well. First of all, I started out watching Americans on YouTube, so I didn't actually know that there was like a German YouTube community. I guess that was kind of forming because when I started, that was like forever ago. But I always like the idea of having something international that I can share with everyone on the world. Like, I'm quite a global person, so I actually never really had the desire to make a German video. Also, for like years and years, I always actually tried to like hide that German side of me. I don't know why, like I felt really weird, like why do I make English videos when I'm a German? So I would never really talk about being German. But now that I feel like I should embrace it more, because I think it's really cool what you do. You're like,
Thank you.
I'm a German and I try to educate others about what it's like being a German. So I feel like I should take more advantage of, I don't know, like living in Berlin and being German but also speaking English very well. So
Yeah. I have kind of two reasons. The first one might be a bit weird because English is not like my mother tongue, but I kind of find it easier to express myself in English sometimes.
I kind of get that.
Yeah, especially when it comes to like filming videos and stuff like that. I actually find it really uncomfortable filming in Slovene because I have a strong dialect, and like speaking proper Slovene is very unnatural to me, so I don't come across very natural. So yeah, I don't know, English is better for me, and I studied English, so I think I'm quite like, yeah. So that's one reason, and then the other one is kind of the same as Hanna's. I'm quite like a global kind of person, and I didn't want to limit myself to a Slovenian audience, also because Slovenia is a very small country. There's only 2 million people living there, so my audience would be very, very tiny. I would grow a lot quicker as a YouTube channel, but the number would stop quite soon.
Yeah.
And yeah,
there's only so many people who could potentially watch your
exactly,
videos.
Yeah, not a lot of people speak Slovene, so it would be quite limiting.
Actually, I feel like now, today, English is more like my creative language almost. It has like a place in my head where I almost feel like everything that I do creatively kind of comes more naturally to me in German. I don't know, do any of you guys feel the same?
Same, yeah, I feel definitely.
It's kind of weird though.
Yeah, it is strange.
Well,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I guess, yeah, because I don't
it's so
really do
easier.
videos in English, in German a lot.
Yeah, so you're kind of so used to the videos, making them in English, that it comes less natural to you doing it in German, which is strange.
And also, like, especially for me, because I live in London now, so I'm actually in like an English-speaking country now. My friends are all speaking English, so it's different. Like, English has kind of become my mother tongue, even if it's not.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot easier.
That is really interesting, because that brings me on to like a big con that I always really struggle with, is that I find it difficult sharing my life with my friends, because obviously my friends don't speak English and I speak German with my friends, so I can't really be like, oh, here's my camera, like vlog, and like suddenly start speaking English. Like, I feel so strange doing that.
Yeah, I struggle with that sometimes because I vlog in English, obviously, and my friends speak English relatively well, but it's still uncomfortable for them, I can tell sometimes, and that's why I sometimes even don't film because of that. And, I understand.
So I think my friends won't even mind as much. I think by this point it's like almost that I mind more than they do, because I just feel really, I guess, like insecure about it, or like weird if I just whip out a camera and start speaking a different language. Yeah, so that's why I like traveling places, because people don't know that I'm German, and it's easier to just speak English because they're already speaking English with everyone else. And it's also nice to travel with fellow YouTubers, because it's not weird in the first place.
It's so amazing.
Everyone understands.
Do you have some other like big pros or big cons about
I mean,
that?
a pro is definitely that you just reach the whole world instead of just your country, if it's Germany, or like a couple of countries in that case. But you know, if you have a very limited reach with your language, it's cool to see that if you speak English, you get comments from people from Japan, from Australia, from Africa, from everywhere.
Like different cultures, like having different cultures and way of mindset or whatever in your community.
And then you can share those cultural differences with those people because you have the common language. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's true.
it's really great. Like, it's a great tool, I guess, to get to know people from around the world. Like, we wouldn't met.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah, no, we all
ever.
met sort of on the internet, I guess.
Yeah.
Or like because of the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah, definitely. I would have
even-
never met any of you if
yeah.
it wasn't for YouTube
I know.
or anything.
So even if we all speak German, we kind of met because we make English videos
Yeah,
online.
exactly.
Sort of.
Yeah, we made friends because we chose to speak in a
Yeah.
certain language on YouTube.
We're all friends because of Emily, and Emily is British,
Yeah, okay.
and she makes English videos.
Well, we're not friends
Right.
because of Emily.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you also meant.
No, we're friends because we're cool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, we met on a video convention
Oh, okay.
in Germany.
Video days.
Video
Video
days.
days, yeah.
Yeah.
I have another phone.
You go first. You go first.
Actually, it's also when you live in a country, for example in Germany, if you just make YouTube videos in English, you can't collab with your German YouTube friends.
Yeah, that was my thing.
I mean, you can, but kinda you can't.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
you can't-
because
you
it
can't
doesn't
really.
make sense really.
Because
Yeah.
their audience might not even be interested in watching English videos. So
Yes,
what's good is a
absolutely.
collaboration.
Yeah.
I mean-
and the English one wouldn't even understand the video I'm in on
Yeah.
the other channel. And I also think that working with brands or something, or like growing faster for sure, or like going to events in your country and not being recognized, or like you know.
I mean, I don't mind not being recognized in Germany that often.
No, but video days, for
No, but
example,
yeah.
so many people are getting invited there, like YouTubers, but you don't make German content, so nobody
Yeah,
wants
it's
you
weird.
to be there as a YouTuber. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
You're
yeah. I
not
mean,
getting invited, although you're German.
you're right. Like, they wouldn't probably invite me since I don't have a mainly German audience. I have
Yeah.
more like an
Yeah.
American audience. So
Yeah.
It's a bit weird then when you live in that country,
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah, I was gonna say
part
the
of
same
the German
thing.
YouTube.
community.
You're
yeah.
not part of the community, yeah, because we have the YouTube space in Berlin now, but I never really go there because I feel kind of funny going there. I mean, I can obviously talk to people, make friends and stuff, but I'm not really part of the community. I don't really know a lot of German YouTubers as well, so I guess I've never really made an effort to be part of that community, but also I feel, I don't know, like, why would I try to do that? Because like I said, I can't collab with any of my German YouTube friends.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. You almost feel like you're an outsider in your own country
Yeah.
in a way. So yeah, that's actually a big con, I guess.
I also have a very weird situation, I guess, going on because I am an immigrant in another country, so I feel like I don't belong to any of the two communities because the British don't like think of me as British, obviously, even though I feel like I am kind of a part of the British community. I have a lot of friends there, but I'm quite, to be honest, annoyed that I'm not considered to be a part of the Slovenian community just because we're such a small country and there's really not a lot of YouTubers there. And I feel like I'm one of the creators, like one of the very few creators who create content on like a very regular basis and have like a, you know, I guess a decent
established
audience.
audience,
Yeah.
yes.
And I'm quite annoyed that people from that country, from Slovenia, don't consider me a Slovenian creator anymore just because I live abroad. Even though I feel like even more Slovenian than I did when before I moved.
I mean, you are. It's not gonna change the fact that you're
so
Slovenian.
It's quite weird.
But I think you
that's-
pick up your own identity more as well when you are in a different country because you cling to your culture
yes,
a bit.
Yeah, that's,
Yes,
that's
I think
definitely true.
traveling was actually the thing that made me want to embrace my German more, because when you're abroad, little things that happen, you're like, oh my god, yeah, you're so happy when you see like a German beer or when Germany wins the FIFA World Cup, even though you don't really care about like football or football at all. But that makes you feel really proud, I guess.
Yeah.
So that kind of, yeah, so I guess those were some of our experiences vlogging in not our native language. I don't know if any of you guys make videos in a different language to what your native language is, but if you are, we can kind of have a conversation what your views on this are, or if you have, I don't know, any suggestions, recommendations to the things that we said, maybe we can improve.
Yeah, or let us know your experience with that, like how has it changed you, or why did you start it, all of that.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Also, don't forget to check out everyone's channels. I will have them in the info box below, and we also filmed some collabs on all of the channels. What did we do on your channel, Dominik?
On my channel we talked about things that Germany could improve in all different kinds of areas, like office area and general life area, everything. So check that out.
We spoke about like how to start YouTube, or how we started YouTube, and how did it change our lives, and why did we start it.
Yeah. And Sandra, on your channel?
And on my channel, we talked about some strange German habits.
So yeah, make sure you're checking out all of those lovely videos, and we'll see you in another one hopefully very soon.
Bye.
Bye! Bye!